If there's 50 people, it's for you. If there's 200, if there's 5,000, it's all for you. And I gotta get that out of my stupid rock star brain. So pray for me. You know, life was all about me and Korn. I just dreamed about being a rock star when I was a kid. When I turned 18, I bailed out of town with my friends and we got a record deal. First record went gold. I was on tour with Ozzy, my hero. And like, it was just surreal. It was like Ozzy brought champagne to me to congratulate me. My album went gold. I was like, wake me up, man. Am I dreaming? So it just kept happening. Second record came out, number 3 on Billboard. The third record, Follow the Leader, number 1. Can't get higher than that. But the drugs kept creeping in and the partying and the me attitude with all of us. And I got hooked on speed. My wife at the time, we got hooked on speed. A couple of the guys in the band. And a lot of dark stuff came about it. I started fighting with my wife. She was a scrapper, so she would like beat me up. And I started beating her up instead of bailing out. I remember one time I threw a phone at her head and the cops got called and she had to lie and tell them, no, it was just me. And another time after Woodstock, the biggest show of our career, I ended up going home and beating her. After she attacked me, I just punched her in the face and she was just like laid out on the floor, passed out from alcohol and blood everywhere. And my life was at its highest point. I'm going, why is my life a miserable hell right now? I got everything I always wanted. Is this what I really was meant to do? But I kept going, you know, and she left me. After a while, I got hooked up with a skinhead, white supremacist dude, and they came in my house, started stealing stuff. I got involved with drugs and guns and stuff. I wanted to kill these guys. Luckily, I didn't do nothing stupid, but I thought she was the biggest scumbag. You know, I did meth, but like every once in a while, on the weekends maybe. I was a what is it called? Weekender? Whatever you call it. And I fell back into it. I called her a scumbag, and I turned into that scumbag. I started doing speed every day. I took it all over the world. I hid it in my suitcases. I had people mail it to me overseas, and I didn't care if I was going to die. I got so strung out in the crap, I was like, I just want to sleep. So if they catch me and they put me to death in China or whatever, where drug penalty was by death, I was like, that sounds peaceful. And I was giving up. What am I going to raise my daughter? I got everything I ever wanted. What, I'm going to raise her and she's going to get the same attitude with life? What's the point? I might as well just die and give her to someone else. But I went into this church, oh God, I didn't want to go. I thought Christians were boring. I thought I don't know, I just thought they were kind of dorky and boring, you know, kill me. But I went to this guy, he was a Christian, he built monster trucks. So I was like, I'm gonna hang out with this guy, he's cool. But I went to church with him, I was high on speed, all strung out. And I just was talking, I was listening to the guy talk, and the pastor said, if you just hang out with Jesus, he said, it's not about religion, it's not about me and my church. If you just pray to him, all the bad things in your life will start to fall away. And I was like, all right. In my head, I was like, cool, I'm gonna go home and snort meth and talk to Jesus, because you talk a lot when you're on that. So I seriously wanted to quit though. You know, and I went home and I snorted a line. I said, Jesus, if you're real, like that guy said, then save me. You know, get this out of me, and my daughter is gonna lose her dad, and I'm gonna split on her just like her mom did if you don't save me. And everything's gonna fall apart in my life, or I'm gonna die. Are you real? Save me. And within a couple months, I had people reach out to me that used to be on meth, and they got clean. I was like, what's he doing? You know, I was like, man, that prayer must have worked. And it was like, nah, that's too good to be true. But within a couple weeks, long story short, I was reading the Bible, all strung out, stealing corn and everything, and I just felt this presence come over me. It was just, I felt nothing but kindness and love and peace. It took me higher than any drugs ever taken me. He took me higher than any stage I ever played, anything I've ever done in my life, and I got everything I ever wanted. But this was what I wanted, and I didn't even know it. So I decided to stay home and quit Korn and raise my kid. God bless Korn, I love him, I miss him, but I feel like God just came and revealed himself to me and said, start a new life. And it's not easy, and it's the best thing and the hardest thing I've ever done. It's mixed, but I would never change it for the world. It's wild, it's more of a wild ride than Korn was, because it's by faith, you know? I don't see God sitting right here, but I pray and I see results, and it's nuts, man. It's so cool. And I just want to dedicate this song to you, God. Thank you for saving me from death. Thank you that you're not all about religion and rules, but you're about love and relationship. And this song's called Save Me From Myself. My purpose in life is not to convert anybody to the Christian religion. My purpose is to tell you guys, I thought it was fake. I thought it wasn't real. But when I was gonna die, I asked, and he became real to me. And before we move on to the next song, I want to ask, is there anybody here that is sick of living life the same way and you want to change? You want all the baggage lifted off your life. You want everything to become new. Put your hands in the air if that's you. We're going to pray. We're going to shout. We're going to shout. Put your hands in the air. And I want everybody who has a heart that's real right now to shout it as loud as you can. Say, Jesus Christ, come into my life and make me a brand new person. Amen, amen. And you know what? If you look for him, if you read the Bible, if you pray, if you want to know him, he's there to be found. It's like a treasure, just like diamonds and gold. If you seek and you find, you will find it. So God bless you guys. Thank you.
Jesus.